Welcome back to Hospice Talks with RC Hospice. My name is Esther. I'm the Director of Operations and COO of RC Hospice. I'm accompanied today with
Tim. I'm the Assistant Director.
The best. We're here to talk about our Legacy program today. And oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite things. I think this not only sets us apart because of this program, but because what it stands for.
So I heard our Legacy program started 8 years ago. I wasn't here at that time, so how did it start?
So when my dad passed away 8 years ago, we went into the funeral home. It was very hard. You're processing emotions, you're trying to figure out what's going on. My dad was only 57. We were sitting down in the funeral home, and I will never forget Vic, a really good family friend. He goes, "I want to gift your family a necklace." And I was like,
A necklace?
Yeah, a necklace. And I remember when I saw this, I was like, "Vic, you're not gifting me anything. I want 4 of these." And it's my dad's thumbprint. And on the back, it's engraved. It says, "My dad." And there's a funny story about my dad. We got one for every single one of our siblings. And I wore this every single day for almost 6 years. I still wear it. It brings me peace. And it feels like a piece of him just lives with me, and it's with me at all times. So mine says my dad, my brother says father, my sister says daddy, and my other brother says dad. So we always had this joke. If I was ever talking to my siblings, I'm like, "My dad said this." And I remember my brother like, "Our dad said that." I'm like, no. I'm like, "That's my dad." So it just stayed, and it's the coolest. We do it in silver, gold, and rose gold because everyone has a preference and their own jewelry style. So we actually do the rings. I had a husband and wife, oh my gosh, it's on our website, where we took 2 thumbprints and we created a heart. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the kids all got one, and the engraving's on the back, and it's just fun. So 8 years ago, one of our nurses is like, "Hey, I think it's a great idea to offer that to our patients' family members." But I was like, why stop with just a necklace?
Yeah.
Why not add to it? And if you ever go onto our website, rchcinc.org, there's a link over there that says RC Legacy, and it will tell you every single thing that we do offer, like our amazing bears.
I love the bears.
I know. This is actually my daughter's. I made this for her. My grandma passed away almost 4.5 years ago, and it actually has a little heart where it says Marus Tati, and that's in Armenian. My grandmother's name was Marus, and Tati means grandma. And the coolest thing about this is her jacket. She wore this every single day. It actually smelled like her for the first 3 years until it started smelling like me and my daughter. But it brings us so much comfort. Our home health aide, Barbara, we helped her start this company. It's called Healing Hugs. And how many patients have you seen order these?
A lot, and I've seen so many different styles. She does an amazing job making these bears. I know one of our patients, he used to have Hawaiian shirts.
Oh,
he used to
with
collect
the collars.
Hawaiian shirts. So she made the bear out of one Hawaiian shirt and then made little t-shirts with collars for the bear.
Oh, I love them. And the coolest part is it's something that stays, it's something that lasts, it's something that's beautiful. And like my daughter, she was, I think 3 when grandma passed away. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's Tati's jacket." Like she still knows it's grandma's jacket. And it's so beautiful. I had one made of my dad's robe. My dad lived in that robe. And it's really fun because you can put engravings like the other ones that we have. You can put the dates they were born, the day they passed, or anything special.
One patient, the wife loved holidays. She would decorate for every single holiday.
yeah.
So I think he ordered 12 separate bears, 1 bear for each holiday of that month. So I think he had a Valentine's bear, a summer bear, a Christmas bear, a Thanksgiving bear.
That's so clever. Oh, that's beautiful. So our hospice agency covers the first bear at no cost.
Or necklace.
Or my favorite, actually, the clay hands. And if you could see the details where every line and crevice is actually outlined in these clay hands, I wish I had done this for my dad. My dad had the thickest fingers I've ever seen in my life. And the weirdest thing happened about 4 years ago. I was shaking someone's hand, and I felt like I touched my dad's hand based off of just shaking his hand because I've never felt another person's swollen fingers like my dad's. And honestly, it's real when you have that, like, let me just hold on to your hand a little bit. But the cool thing is these clay hands, they look just like them.
This one is a husband and wife,
This is a husband and wife, and it's so comforting. This is the wife was passing, I remember. and they allowed us to make 2 hands so that we can keep one in our office. We love this family. It's beautiful, it lasts, and it's a great story, you know? Tim, you've been with our company for about 4 years now, and with the Legacy program, have you seen other hospices do it, and what is your take on our Legacy?
I haven't seen any other hospices providing this Legacy program, the bears, the hands, or the necklace. I think it's a great touch to have. Let's say maybe it's a grandparent's getting ready to pass away and they're maybe expecting a grandchild. If that was me personally, to be able to maybe get grandpa or grandma's favorite shirt, a bear made, so I can give it to the new coming baby and say, this was your grandma. And then it's like kind of giving your grandma a hug in a way.
Very fun. I think the coolest part is we've actually had family members of patients who reached out to us that weren't ever on our service, but because they had a friend who was, and they had a bear and they saw it and their loved one passed, let's say 5 years ago.
And they still had their clothes.
Yeah, they'll reach out and be like, hey, can we drop it off? Can we order some bears? And this is not our company. Healing Hugs, again, our home health aide, Barbara, is the owner of that company. We actually helped her start it because we believe in entrepreneurship. We believe in helping people start companies and organizations. She makes these amazing bears, and we connect them straight to Barbara. And if you ever need anything a part of the Legacy program, we will place those orders for you. Now, we won't necessarily cover them because the covering of the first items is for our patients, but the Legacy program is for everybody. Because just because you didn't go through our services, our hospice agency, does not mean you don't get to have something that lasts or creates this amazing memory. A great question we've gotten is, funeral homes also offer these. I know the funeral homes majority of the time offer mainly the thumbprint necklaces or jewelry, and they totally can. I know that a lot of times it's gold that they offer, and it's a little bit more expensive, and a lot of our patients aren't able to do that. So we have found this amazing local vendor we work with, and she, I think, charges anywhere from $42 to $50. And we covered that, like I said, for our patients, the first one's covered. We had a family, if I could give them my heart, I would have given them my heart. I personally bought them 6 of the items, and I wanted all of their grandkids to have it because of how connected they were. Their dad actually had the same diagnosis my father did, so it was very near and dear to my heart. And it was so cool because I love my necklace, and I know I've seen them recently, and the grandkids were wearing theirs, and it's just such a beautiful thing. So we know the funeral homes also offer these. By all means, we love our funeral homes. We work with so many great ones. I got mine from a funeral home because I didn't even know I can get it from somewhere else. But yeah, ours is a little bit more within a budget, within a price range. But the clay hands, we just do them for you. This is completely free. We purchased it off of Amazon. I think they're like $30 a bucket, and you're not paying for us to go out there and do anything. If you need help with the clay hands, we've done so many. We'll come out as a courtesy just because we love you and your family, and we understand what you've gone through, and we'll help you do the clay hands, no problem. So our Legacy program is there to help you remember. Our hospice agency is our dad's legacy. He pushed us to start this company. So I believe that if something can last, and it's something that makes a difference, like my daughter is going to be a part of this organization, and she's going to get to tell these stories because she has these amazing things that remind her.
So if you ever had questions about our Legacy program and want to get in contact with us, please call us at 916-858-1440, and we'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions.